Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver, Amy here, and today we're going to talk about Sailor Moon being on Tubi and which Sailor Moon this is. Well, when I said Sailor Moon was back on Tubi, I was right. I was telling the truth. But the Sailor Moon that we got was Sailor Moon written into English and not put into English. So if you thought that it was going to be the Viz English, then you would be sadly mistaken like I was. It was written in English, so it's almost like watching it on Pluto. But with, but with all the followings there, and it being written into English right away instead of, you having to, but it's not really much of an unlikeness, and a lot of folks out there, thought they were going to get, Viz Sailor Moon on Tubi. Well, Tubi did not get a deal for the English work at all. They got the deal for the written one. The one that a lot of Sailor Moon followers out there say was the greatest one out there. But then again, that is their belief. But so this is still a good thing, because at least Sailor Moon is on Tubi. It might not be written, might not be in English. It's written in English, so you'll have to read what's going on. Which I guess is all right if you're into that, though. So yeah. Now, besides the 5 followings being on Tubi, written in English, that includes, I guess, the free films. Yeah, the free films that have been written in English too. That includes Hearst 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, those are up there too. Now I know what some folks out there will say. That's greater than nothing. I guess for those who don't have it on disc, I guess, or those that then I guess it would be the next thing. But it's been written in English, so unless you're good at reading, well, hopefully everybody's reading skills are good in some way, then you might have to maybe read what's going on. Yes, it is the same Sailor Moon that is on Pluto TV or Underworld TV or Farseer FS, you say? The same one that's on the Sailor Moon Folkwork is the same one that's on Tubi. Now, why Tubi didn't get the deal with the Viz Sailor Moon, I guess they couldn't afford it. I guess it was too much to get a streaming deal for it. But then again, you stop to think of it, maybe that might be true, since only Hulu and Disney more are the only ones that have the streaming rights to that Sailor Moon as of right now. So yeah, it's Sailor Moon's back on Tubi, but it's written in English, so you might have to read what's being said. Which isn't to some folks that's all right. Other folks seek it to be irksome, but that's them though. So yeah, Sailor Moon's back on Tubi. It's been back on Tubi since, the first of this month. They said the 30th or the, of the 11th month. It didn't drop until the 31st of the 11th month, so anyway, it is what it is, though. So it's back on Tubi. And I know some folks are thinking, oh, well, do I got to yield for Tubi? No, Tubi's free. You don't have to yield for it. You don't even have to make a reckoning with them if you don't want to. But yeah, it's back on Tubi as of right now. Being written, the written one that's been written in English and not dubbed. Is dubbed the English word? I guess it is into English. Now, some of you folks might wonder, is Tubi going to get the deal for the Viz English Sailor Moon? I don't know. I don't know if they are or they're not. So your guess is only mine. You know. And so all those all those folks out there that like that Sailor Moon and like to read what's being said, well, good for them. They got that one on 2 websites instead of 1. So, but for all those folks out there who have Hulu or Disney More or Chunky Roll, good for you then. For us that got the disses, that's good to know too. So I guess if you want to watch the Viz Sailor Moon, that's the only 2 free ways you're doing it. Through Hulu, Disney More, your disses, or Chunky Roll, if you're yielding for that or not. Want to yield for that or not. So anyway, that's all the time I got. So if you like this film, let me know what you think about Sailor Moon being back on Tubi. And what do you think about it being written in English instead of being dubbed in English? Or is dub an English word? I guess it is. Alright, that's it. I, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver, Amy, and we'll see you later.